Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. If this is your first time here, my name is Craig, and I've just bought a car in the Philippines, and this is what it looks like. So it's a Hyundai Accent Blue Edition, and by that I don't mean it's blue in colour, because as you can see, it's yellow, and it's the blue edition is like a sports edition, so it has a lot of extras. It's a 1.6 litre second hand, so it's a used car, and it's got a lot of add-ons. So it's got steering wheel controls, and it also has a display on the dashboard, LCD for all your controls and stuff like that. But we initially went for this car, which is also a Hyundai Accent, but not the blue edition. It's just the standard version. And we came up against a bit of a problem. So in this video, I'm going to tell you what the problem was, so stick around for that. It's something that you have to be very aware of when you're buying a used car in the Philippines. So this is the first time I've actually bought a car in the Philippines. You may know, or you may not know, but I'm actually not in the Philippines at the moment. So it was my wife and my brother-in-law who went to look at the car. And the first one they went to look at was great. Everything was fine. It was nice inside. And we had kind of agreed on the price, which was 350,000 pesos. And the mileage was good. It was quite low mileage. Now, after my wife and brother-in-law had been to look at the car, they asked for the certificate of registration. So that was sent through. And then we noticed there was a word in the box that says encumbered. And my wife sent this to me, and I thought, I've never heard this word before. So I Googled it, and this is what it means. So it basically means that it's not completely owned by the car driver, if you like, although on the certificate of registration it mentions the owner of the car, but encumbered means it's restricted or hidden. In layman's terms, it means there's probably a loan on the car that's not been paid in full, and if you buy a used car in the Philippines and it's got an outstanding loan on it, you become responsible for paying off this loan. So I don't know how you would actually register it in your name if it's encumbered. I don't know, but just be very, very careful of handing over any money if you get the registration document and it says encumbered on it. So the car we did buy, obviously the yellow one, there's no issue with that. The box that has certificate of registration should be blank, and that means everything's okay. The car we did buy is a wee bit older. It's 2014, but it's got low mileage. It's only done 60,000 kilometres, I think it was, and it's just a wee bit more comfortable. It's got alloy wheels. It's got like a console between the driver's seat and the passenger seat, so something to rest your arm on. But it's more comfortable inside. You can see how different it looks, and all the add-ons make it worthwhile. But I like it. I like the colour. Normally I would have gone for maybe like a black colour, but my wife likes this one, and I have to say it does look nice. in the photographs. And I'll see it, well, in person when I go there next week. I'm actually finishing up here in the Middle East on, my last day will be Monday next week, and that'll be the end of the month. And then I'm trying to get a flight organised for the 1st of October to Manila. So the car that we bought, it was slightly cheaper than the first one we looked at. It was 335, although it was advertised at 350. So 335,000 pesos, and we're currently getting the registration document updated at the moment, and that's going to take some time, because if the car isn't purchased in the same province, and this one was actually purchased in Laguna, which is just outside Manila. So that means that it's going to take a wee bit longer to get the name changed on the certificate. But we can still drive it, you know. It's the Philippines after all, anything goes. Well, unless you get caught. So what that means is when I arrive in the Philippines next week, we'll already have the car. It's an automatic. My wife has a driving license, but not for manual. So, I mean, manual would be no problem for me. I've got my UK license, which was taken in a manual car. How many years ago now? 40 years ago. No, yeah, 40 years ago. I passed my test when I was 17. So I wanted to get an automatic because, to be honest, when you're driving in the Philippines and you get any sort of congestion, the last thing you want to be doing is trying to use the clutch too much. It ends up burning out the clutch. So I wanted an automatic, easier to drive. It means my wife can drive it, which will give her a wee bit of independence. So that's it, that's done. I don't need to rent a car anymore. And it fits inside our carport, as you can see from the photographs. So I'm pretty chuffed. That's one thing done. And yeah, another box ticked. I'm trying to line up my ducks here, heading towards Philippines. And that's another one lined up. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.